Good morning, people. How are you guys doing this morning? And please excuse the way I look. I know I look rough. It's okay. I just got up, took my husband to work. I hope you guys are doing awesome and doing amazing. Make sure you guys don't forget to hit the like button and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I would greatly love to have you and appreciate it if you guys could share it with your friends, your family, and everything. A lot of people has also asked about how was your birthday and all that. I do appreciate it. You're going to hear a train, so I do apologize for that. I am driving, so you're going to hear it. Sorry about that. It is. They got a lot of equipment on this train, a large equipment. And I do have my dog with me. You may hear a little sound because I do have the windows cracked, so I do apologize in advance for that too. But I just wanted to get on here and make this video, a short video, as I'm driving. And you're probably going to see the camera shaking a little bit because the phone stand that I have. But I am paying attention while I'm driving. So you guys don't think that I'm not paying attention, because I am paying attention. So I may not be looking directly at the camera, but I'm still talking and trying to interact with you guys and trying to get back on track with everything, because I know I have been not doing a lot of videos or content or anything like that. And I think they're fixing to work on this road too on top of that. It is too early for this. It is 9:42. Way too early for this. But yeah, you may hear a lot of cars. Like I said, I'm driving, and I ain't done a video in a while of me driving, going down the road. So I decided to go ahead and make a short video anyway, of me driving and talking to you guys just about different things. I do want to talk about being sober and everything else. I do want to make a video on that as well, which I am going to talk about that right now. And I'm at a red light right now, trying to wait for it to turn green. And my daughter, she's got a job. She works at Sonic. This is her first job. It is taking her a while to get used to everything and getting used to interacting with people. She got stressed out a few days ago, like really stressed out. She said, "Mom, there's customers that's being mean to me." And I said, "Girl, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this from my work experience. You're gonna have a group of asshole customers that come through all the time. Doesn't matter what type of job you have or what you're doing, you're always going to have a group of asshole customers come through. You're always going to work with a group of assholes, and that is true. Doesn't matter where you go or what you're doing or what type of job it is, you're going to have that. And you're going to have a group of managers that you don't really care for, that are lazy and don't want to do anything. I've dealt with that too. I've dealt with young teenagers, middle-aged people, older people. Yes, middle-aged, older people disrespect you just because, for an example, and I'm going to use this for an example. I'm 35, and this was when I worked at Zaxby's. I worked at Zaxby's for almost 10 years. I don't work anymore. I stay at home with the kids right now. But when I did work, I was a manager, and because I was friends with a lot of people, they wanted to think that I would just let them get by with stuff, like them not doing stuff that they were told to do and just let them go do whatever. And I said, no, y'all are not going to do whatever. You're going to do what I asked you to do. I was very, lenient and very nice until, hold on just a second. I was very nice and very lenient until they disrespected me and crossed that line with me. And what I'm meaning by crossing that line with me is every time I had to ask them something, it didn't matter if they were teenagers, didn't matter if they were around my age or older, especially older for some reason. I'm older than you and I don't got to listen to you, and I'm just like, I'm a manager and you need to respect that, and you need to listen to me and do what I asked you to do. Now, like I said, I was very nice. Hey, can you do this, please? Hey, can you do that before you leave, please? I wasn't the type of manager, do it right now or else. I wasn't like that unless I had to be like that. It ain't like I wanted to be like that. If I had to be like that to get my point across to people, I would be like that. But I'm fixing to park so I can continue talking to you guys about stuff. But yes, the job thing here is just crazy. And you guys let me know if where you guys live, if it's the same way. Everybody here is hiring. Everybody. Every place, everywhere. Whether it be a clothing factory, whether it be a factory in general, McDonald's, Ingles, grocery stores, banks, everybody is hiring here. And I'm going to tell you this. This young generation, yes, this young generation are lazy, very lazy, disrespect people. Like I said, I'm 35. They disrespect you and older people. They think they can tell you and talk to you however they want and however they feel free to, and that's not the case at all. I was brought up to where you respect each other. You don't talk to your elderlies however you feel like. You respect them. So, anyways, I may have to drive somewhere else. Okay, thank you, Rose. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere else. But yes, I appreciate everything that anybody does for me. You guys don't have to send me anything. You don't have to go out of your way to get me anything or do anything for me. And yes, I do make videos sometimes saying if you get me anything, it's greatly appreciated, and it is. I appreciate anything. It don't even have to be a lot at all. Like Dana, she made my day too. She sent me a card. That meant a lot to me. Just little small things like that means a lot. It doesn't have to be nothing big or major. It means a lot to me, and it makes me want to keep doing my YouTube channel. Like, want to keep me motivated, if that makes sense. It makes me want to just, okay, they really care about me. It motivates me to keep on working on my YouTube channel. I have come a long way. I'm almost reached my 300 milestone, which I do greatly appreciate all of you guys that are subscribed to me, all of my new YouTubers. Thank y'all so very much. It's building my self-confidence up, and that's what I was telling my little cousin, because I was shy at first. I didn't want to talk, get on here and make videos. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to do any of that. I was shy. I was embarrassed at first, but then after a couple of videos, it comes natural to you, and you're just like, I got this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get it. So it's helped me come out of my shell, and it's also helped me when I was on Suboxone to interact with you guys and talk to you guys to keep me from doing stupid stuff and relapsing. Also, it helps me, makes me feel needed and wanted in the world, and it just helps. And I'm probably not even saying it or wording it right, which I never word stuff right anyway, but and yes, if my husband's watching this video, I love him to death, and I appreciate everything he does for me. Making sure we have everything we need, making sure everything is took care of, and I really do appreciate him, and I love him for having my backbone and just being there for me. But, and my kids, I love them to do, and my sister-in-law, I love too, and I love my kids, I love them all. But when you are doing a YouTube channel, it helps you learn to deal with things. It helps you to know that you're not the only one out there that is dealing with stuff or going through stuff. There's a lot of people in this world that you would be surprised on what's going on with them. Like, they may seem okay to you and everything's fine, nothing's going on, but in reality, they have a lot going on and a lot bothering them. And there's a lot of traffic for it to be almost 10 o'clock in the morning. A lot of traffic. I was going to park at different places, but they're so packed out, I didn't want to really park there because people will probably be thinking I'm crazy and losing my mind, thinking I'm talking to myself and all that, and that's not the case at all. I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys. And that was another thing that I was talking to Presley about. She was like, well, I'm worried about what people will think of me or what they'll do, or you gotta I was worried like that too, and I told her it's totally normal to feel that way. It is totally normal. I felt the same exact way. Oh, I wonder what they're going to say about me. Oh, I wonder this, I wonder that. But you got to get your mindset to where you don't care what they say. You don't care what they think of you. You don't care. And yes, you're going to have a group of YouTube people that are very disrespectful, very rude, say nasty things, say sexual things to you. And yes, I said it because I've had several people say nasty sexual things to me, and several people making fun of me talking or not wording something right or anything like that. And no, I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to be perfect at all. This is me, and if you guys don't like how I am, listen, I'm not going to sit here and make you listen to me. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. So if you guys are not interested in my channel, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not going to hurt my feelings one bit. But I am going to talk a little bit of this and a little bit of that, so my video is going to be kind of all over the place right now. And I do appreciate all the birthday wishes that everyone said happy birthday to me. It's okay that you didn't get to send nothing. It's okay that happen things and time slips by them. They have so much going on and it just slips your mind, and it is okay. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to feel guilty of it or anything, because everybody has a busy life sometimes and gets caught up in everything, and it is okay. A-okay. I promise it's okay. But I'm gonna park right. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me okay. Park down here at the bottom of Walmart. Don't mind. There's Xena. I'm just kind of parked down here at the bottom. Watch out, Xena. And I'm going to cut the car off so you guys can just listen to me for a minute. But this video, like, is going to be all over the place. What pops through my head, that's what I'm going to talk about. I do apologize for her grunting and crying. She does this. She's wanting to get out. But anyways, about my birthday, you guys don't have to apologize for that. A lot of people get tied up in their own things, and it is a-okay. I promise it's okay. I do appreciate all the birthday wishes. I do appreciate everybody reached out to me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for that. I really do appreciate it. More than you guys know. I will be making also craft videos. I was going to do one yesterday, but it kind of got a little cloudy, and I didn't want to do a video in the middle of that and the power go out and it be done. So that's why I didn't do one. I am going to finish getting the rest of my craft stuff up and put it in my box so I can start doing more crafts and give you guys ideas. Sorry, my phone froze. Give you guys ideas on how to do it step by step and so forth. A lot of you people like me talking about different things, doing different things. I love doing crafts. I love doing that. That gets my mind off stuff. It helps me deal with things. I love doing crafts. And if you guys, you don't have to, you want to send me craft stuff, you want to send me gifts, you want to make something for me and send it to me, I greatly appreciate it. A lot. A lot. I really do. But yeah, I've just been busy doing a lot of different things, helping my grandmother with my little cousin, just spending some time with Katie and Caleb when I can, spending time with my husband, and it's just like one thing after another. So it's been really busy life. Also, I do want to pray for Lucy. She is going through a lot, and I mean a lot. I'm not going to say it on here because I respect her. If she wants to tell you guys, she can. But I do want to pray for her. I'm trying not to cry. I do want to pray for her. Y'all just stop doing what you're doing for a second and pray for her. She really needs all the love, all the support, everything. Just send your love, your prayers to her, please. She really needs prayers. So just take a moment, pray for her. Send her a card, let her know that you're thinking about her, or, post it on there and let her know you're thinking about her. She needs prayers really bad. And for everybody else that needs prayers and thoughts, which are a lot of people, please keep them in your prayers and thoughts as well. They need all the love and all the support they can get. This world is getting so greedy, so selfish, that it's ridiculous. It really is. And I'm going to tell you a couple of things that happened here in my town. Yes, it happened here in my town. There was a 3-month-old baby right across from a motel that's known as a drug motel. The 911 dispatch got there and the infant was not responsive. They did try to work with him and come to, and it would not. So he was pronounced dead after them trying to bring him back to. And they let the mother go, which she should have been kept in there for a while and questioned about how that happened. And then another kid, he was maybe 4 or 5. His mom was doing a bug bombing, and she left the kid in a room, shut the door, and locked it. And the bug bombing went off. The neighbors seen him banging on the glass, and they called 911. And they got the kid, they busted the door down and got the kid out. He was having trouble breathing. They took him to the emergency room and put oxygen on him and all that and got him back to breathing. And they did lock his mom up. But do you know they let her out on a $100 bail? You can get by with murder, and they would let you out. That's how fucked up it is. And yes, I said it. It's fucked up. Innocent people that just have minor things that they got in trouble for, that ain't even nothing major, get sent down the road. People that murder people or hurt people or kids or animals get like a pat on the back and get out. Now, you guys drop a comment and let me know what your thoughts on stuff like that is. To me, this world is fucked up. Really fucked up. And for those few of us that actually have sense, are going to have to stay together, stick together, and have each other's back. It is so dangerous to go anywhere or be anywhere. I got to where majority of the time I take my dog with me because this world is so fucked up. I don't trust anybody but just a few people. And still then, in the back of my mind, you don't know if you want to trust them or not. Because the people that seem normal to you, in reality, they're not. Some people that you grew up with, you would never thought of them doing things or never thought of them doing anything because they didn't seem that type of person. And then you find them in the bad and busted, arrested for meth, arrested for some type of drug, or arrested for child endangerment or something like that. Stuff that you wouldn't even imagine. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And I'm going to take a minute and take a sip of this. My husband left this in the car. We did get like a 12-pack. It's a Mountain Dew Passion Fruit Punch. Now, this one is okay. I really like this one. This one is okay. But the lighter pink one tastes like shit. Like, it does not taste good. It's got that weird aftertaste. Now, you guys might be different and like it, but I'm going to give you my straight up opinion. It's disgusting. It is gross. It's not good at all. It's nasty. I'm going to take a sip of this. Hold on. Make sure you guys don't forget to hit that like button. Feel free to tell your family and friends about my channel. I am trying to reach my milestone, which I am really close with it. I know a lot of people kind of don't watch my channel anymore, but they used to all the time, which I don't understand that because I've been watching a lot of their channels here lately, trying to get caught back up. I've been watching Twisted Gypsy's channel. I've been watching K is for Karen's channel. The normal people that I used to watch, I've gotten back to where I'm trying to watch Frugal J. I've been watching her channel as well. I am trying to get back in the routine of doing stuff, and I do apologize since I kind of faded away for a little bit. But sometimes you just need to take a step back from social media and just get yourself back together, if that makes sense. Also, I want to talk to all my people that are going through drug stuff. I am a recovering addict. My choice of drug was opiates, and it about destroyed my life really bad, which I have made videos on that. When I first come off Suboxone, and you guys, I'm going to say this again, if I knew what the symptoms and withdrawals of that was, I would have never, ever touched it. Methadone or Suboxone, neither one of those are good stuff to take. Either one of them. They have about the same symptoms from each other. Similar. That is worse than having opiate withdrawals. That is horrible. It is not fun. It sucks. It makes you have crazy thoughts. It makes you want to hurt yourself. Some people would do it, and some people, it just depends on who the person is. Some people would want to do it, some people don't. But I'm letting you know how it made me feel. It made me have dark thoughts. It made me want to hurt myself, hurt others. It made me not want to live. It made my whole body ache and hurt. I couldn't sleep good. I couldn't eat. And that went on for weeks. My whole body was hurting, achy. And that withdrawal from that was intense, and it was horrible. And when people are counselors that are supposed to be professionals with that area, it doesn't matter if you think that they're going to have that symptom or not. You still need to go over every single symptom so they can get mentally prepared for what's going to happen. Instead of just saying, you're only going to have headaches and stomach aches. That was not the case at all. Uh, your vision's blurry. You have diarrhea constantly. Your stomach hurts all the time. Your head hurts all the time. Your whole body aches and hurts. Your muscles twitch and tense up. And your bones hurt. Everything hurts on you. You can't sleep. You sweat. Have those sweat stuff. I'm not sure. I can't think of what the correct term is, but it is not fun to go through all that. And I feel like if I was mentally prepared for all that, I could have got like if I knew about, let me start over. If I knew about all those symptoms, I could have prepared myself a lot better than what I did because I didn't know. It wasn't discussed with me. It was like they was trying to hurry up and get me out the door because I wasn't going to be one of their patients anymore, which was fucked up. But that's how they done. And when I left, the counselor said that she was going to talk to me, call me, see how I'm doing, and all that. She has not called or talked to me or asked how I was doing or anything. Not once since I left that place. It's been, I think, almost 5 months, and I haven't heard a thing from her. Hey, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Nothing. Nothing at all. Which is messed up. But if you're trying to be a recovery addict, you can do it. You can do it. But you have to be ready to do it. Mentally, physically, everything. You have to be ready. Don't do it just because someone's telling you to do it, because then you're going to relapse again. You have to be mentally prepared and want to do it. Like, you got to tell yourself, I'm ready, let's do this. Don't do it just because other people are telling you to do it. That's the wrong reason, because you will relapse every single time. You have to be ready to do it. And you have to change your surroundings with the group of people that you used to hang out with. It doesn't matter if they're family to you, like blood family, or what. You have to change who you hang out with, or you will relapse again. You have to keep them walls up. Don't let them start going down and seep it through. You have to keep those walls up. If you do not keep those walls up, bad things are going to happen. And you don't want to do all that hard work and do that and then go sunk back down in that hole. You don't want to do that because you worked too hard for that, and you don't want to go back down in that hole because that sucks. I've seen it happen to a lot of people. And now I don't really hang out with nobody. I go pay bills, go get groceries, talk to you guys on here, and talk to my husband, sister-in-law, my kids, my grandma, and them. That's about it. I just don't go. Like I said, this world's getting so crazy. I don't go out here trying to meet people or hang out with people or nothing like that. I just stay to myself most of the time. But it's hard sometimes. But I always remind myself, I got this, I can do this, and y'all can put your mind to anything. You can do anything in the world that you want to do. You just got to put your mind to it. And I know a lot of drug addicts are like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. No, I can't. Yes, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. I've always had an opiate problem as a young teenager. That's when it started. And as I got older, I started having teeth problems really bad, aching, hurting, oh, teeth. Having a toothache sucks so bad. Um, when I started having teeth work done, started giving me opiates, and I started getting more addicted to them. Because when I was a young teenager, I used to not do it that much. But then as I got older and started having teeth problems, I started doing it more and more. And then before I knew it, over the years, I was a full blown addict. And I don't even know, like my bipolar doctor even asked me, how many opiates would you say you took a day? And I said, to be honest with you, I don't really remember. It was a lot, I know that. More than 5 a day. I said, to tell you the truth, I'm really not sure to be 100%, but I know it was more than 5. I said, let's just say it could have killed me, how many I took. And I would mix them all together, I didn't care. I would mix Perks, I would mix Tabs, I would mix Roxy's. Every once in a while I pop Xanax here and there, but they always give me a headache, so I try not to go down that route because they give me a really bad migraine and hurt my eyes and stuff, so I don't fool with that. But that was my choices. And it got really, really bad to where it was bad. Made me mean, made me violent. I'm just thankful that my husband stood by me and had my back and not left me. Because I look back on it and I'm like, I don't see how he stayed with me the way I acted. I was a bitch. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bitch. But what's done is done and I can't take that back. But I don't want to be like that ever again. Ever again. It got to the point where I couldn't even stand myself. That's how bad it got. I couldn't even stand myself. But it was really bad. Really, really bad. But yes, you can do it. Keep your head up. And feel free to ask me any questions. And I will answer them the best of my knowledge that I can. It may not be the answer you're looking for, but I will give you my honest opinion and answer that I can to your question. Now, I'm diagnosed with bipolar. I have depression. I have bipolar. I have anxiety, panic attacks. I have night terrors and all that from all the trauma that happened in my life from a kid to now. And a lot of it's starting to come out now because I'm straight and I'm sober and I'm having to learn how to deal with all this. Because used to, I would just get high and fucked up and not deal with the situation. So now I'm learning how to deal with the situation, learning how to cope and deal with things, which is taking me time to do that. And I am learning each day and as I go. So it doesn't happen overnight either. But I got diagnosed with bipolar and I'm on 2 different medications for it. One is for sleeping to help me sleep and not have night terrors, which I used to have all the time, and it would make me so ill and irritable. And it does help. It helps me out a lot, and I stay asleep, and I don't keep waking up every 5 seconds and can't sleep. I actually sleep, which is good. Now there is days sometime, every once in a blue moon, where I can't sleep, even though I take the medicine, and it does happen sometimes. I can't sleep, so I'll just watch TV until I do fall asleep. The other medicine is for throughout the day, which helps me too, to deal with things and all that. But like I said, I'm learning how to deal with things. I'm learning how to cope with things. It's a learning progress for me. It really is. Instead of I should have dealt with everything as it happened, so I wouldn't be so stressed out and agitated, but it's no one's fault. I just should have learned how to deal with it, and I didn't know how. But now I do know how to deal with things. And I'm trying to learn how to talk to people, talk to my husband, and everything about stuff or what's going through my head or what's bothering me. And sometimes I don't really know how to word it to someone. And like they'll ask me, "What's wrong? Are you okay? What's going on?" And I don't really know how to express it or talk about it. So I like I said, I'm learning, and I don't know how to talk to people sometimes about whatever's going on, whatever's happening. I know it's what I'm thinking in my head, but it don't want to come out the way I'm trying to let it come out. If that makes sense to you guys, which you're probably watching this video and be like, "Shut up! You're just not making any sense." I'm trying to make sense, but I'm not good with wording stuff sometimes. But since I've been on my medication, I'm a lot calmer, a lot more friendly. And I'm gotten where I want to start. Instead of being in the room all the time, watching TV, laying around all the time, I want to actually do things. Walk, do crafts, starting to get back into videos and stuff. Which, even though I took a break from the videos, I still did crafts. And walked. I walk with the dog. I try to keep my mind motivated, and that's another thing with drug addicts that are recovering. You have to keep your mind occupied to where you are not wanting to start thinking about all that stuff anymore. So it does help to have a hobby that you like to do. I love flowers. I love being outdoors when it ain't scorching hot. I love summertime, don't get me wrong, but this year has been horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. But I love being outdoors. I love nature. I just love all of it. And I am going to start doing videos on hiking again. We're going to do that soon. So we will be making a video. My husband, he wants to go to Black Mountain. So we are probably going to make a little trip out there and kind of hike and explore a little bit to see what kind of Bigfoot structures we can see and all that, because a lot of people are seeing Bigfoot sightings more and more every day. And we also have been seeing black bears around town, like a lot. There have been some at my husband's job, some not far from our house. So yeah, they're starting to come out. It's because people are tearing their territories down and their food source is starting to thin out and they don't have nothing to eat. So now it's bringing them more and more closer and closer to town. So, but, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about recovering addicts. I love you guys to death. Feel free to ask me anything. It is a long journey. Take it one day at a time. Take it one step at a time. You can do it. Just keep your head up and keep your walls up. You can do it. Trust me. It is hard. You have good days and bad days. And then when I got diagnosed with bipolar, I kind of always knew I had it. But hearing it from a doctor, you getting diagnosed, is different. It's totally different. But I am a lot better person than what I used to be. And I don't know how to tell people that I still talk to, that kind of, I just wish I could take all that back of what happened or whatever. But it is what it is. It happened. Nothing I can do about it. But I just wanted to make a video and let you guys know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling and all that. And being bipolar, you have good days and bad days, but since I've been on medication, I've been having a lot more better days than what I used to, which is what I want. I don't want to be slouchy and not wanting to do anything or not wanting to get out in the world and do things. Now, that's all I want to do is go, 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 go. I don't want to stay in bed and sleep all day. I don't want to do things. I want to get out now. And that's the medication helping me do all that. I love you too, Adam. But I'm just sitting in the parking lot, just talking to you guys and making a video, letting you guys know what's been going on in my life, what's been happening. A lot of people's been asking me, how are you been? Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. I just had to take a step back and get myself together and get myself where I need to be. Mentally, physically, everything. And I probably will also make videos of me walking and stuff. If you guys are interested in that, drop a comment and let me know. I'll probably make a few videos of me walking downtown and walking around. So if you guys are interested in that, leave a comment and let me know if that's something you guys would like. But I am fixing to get off here, and I'm fixing to go back home and get all my craft stuff together and probably do another video on doing a craft with you guys. So I will see you guys soon. And remember, keep your head up. You guys can do this. You got this. Feel free to ask me any kind of question you want to ask me. I will answer the best I can. I love you guys. You guys take care of yourself. Make sure you don't forget to hit the like button, share button. I greatly appreciate you guys. And you guys take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon.